Hello, my name's Yvonne and I'm from CrossFit Clitheroe and I teach mobility there. So today I'm going to take you through what's called a flow, which is a mobility movements that rather than holding a stretch for a long period of time, you're moving from one position to another, usually the same position 10 times or so. And it's just mobilising the joints and stretching dynamically, which means with movement. So this that we're going to do today is focus mainly on our back and down to our hips here. So it's not including your hips, it's just your back and your thoracic spine. And the reason I picked this one is because we're spending a lot of time at home and not necessarily moving as much as we'd like to. And also this is really good for people who have backache. So obviously if you get pain, then I suggest you stop and contact whoever's your box manager or owner and they can put you in contact with me. So we're going to start with what's called a Pilates roll down. So I'm going to do it from the side so that you can see exactly what I'm doing. So we are going to flex our body forward down to the ground. It doesn't matter if you don't reach your toes. I probably won't, my hamstrings are terrible. So rather than we're just bending forward with a flat back, what we're actually going to do is unstack each vertebrae as you go down your spine. So you're going to start by tucking your chin into your chest. All times keep your belly button pulled towards your spine. So you're tucking your chin into your chest and you're leading down with your head. So rather than flat, as I showed you just now, we're rolling gradually down. So I've rolled my shoulders forward and I'm pulling my belly button in, so keeping my tummy up tight and glutes on. Leading down with your head and gradually rolling down and hanging as far as you can. If you can touch your toes, miracle I can today, that's fine, but if you end up stuck here, that's also fine. So roll down to the bottom, nice deep breath in, and as you come out, reverse the process. So roll your back up, gradually unstacking each vertebrae. Make sure the last thing to come up is your head, and you're coming up to the top. So I'm going to repeat that 3 times, that was once. So tuck your chin in. Remember to keep nice rhythmic breathing as you do this. Don't hold your breath. Lead down with your head, pull your tummy button in, roll down towards your feet, stacking each vertebrae as you go, down to the ground, and hold it there for a second, deep breath in, and unstack the vertebrae again. So what you might find is that you're able each time to get down a little bit further. Hopefully by the end you'll definitely feel better about it. So roll down again, tuck your chin in, pull your tummy button in, round your shoulders off, pull your tummy button in until the last minute, and then carry on all the way down to your toes. Touch your toes, deep breath in, and roll all the way back up again. The last thing to come up is your head. So that's the only one that we're going to do standing up. The others are all lying down. So just make sure that I'm in the video. So we are going to, first of all, you're going to be lying, I'm just trying to work out what my writing means. So you're lying on your back with your feet together, knees bent, and your arms out to the side. And all you're going to do is just drop your knees from one side to the other. So exhale as you breathe out, as you roll your knees over. Inhale as you come up. So, and we're going to do 10 of these. If in this video I get my counting wrong, just ignore me. I can't focus on talking and telling you what to do and counting. I think that's 4. Could be anything. So the aim here is to make sure that your shoulders stay on the floor. So if you find that your legs don't go to the floor and your shoulders start to come off, then that's not useful. What is better to do is just let your knees fall to wherever they meet and keep your shoulders on the floor, and then that gives a rotational stretch to your spine. Some people might find their back does some nice little cracks as you're moving from side to side, and they seem to relieve tension in your spine. They're not it doesn't really matter if they do it or not, they're not detrimental. Okay, so that's 10 of those, so they are rotational mobility. Then you'll go into what's called 4-point kneeling. So 4-point kneeling is when each knee is under your hips, let me move back to that knee, and each hand is under your shoulders. And you're just going to lift your legs and rock them from side to side. As you rock, you're pulling your waist towards your ribs, or your hips towards your ribs. So you're moving your legs from side to side. And this would be, well, it's a bit like a dog wagging its tail, really. So you're pulling your body from side to side and touching your legs as far over as you can by pulling your hips up towards your ribs or up towards your shoulders. So my aim is that we do 10 of these. I might have done 37 by the time I finish. Okay, so in the same position, a bit slippery on the carpet, we're going to do cat-cow, cat-camel, whatever you like to call it. So we want to make sure that we're rolling through all the vertebrae, otherwise it's not necessarily so useful. So I suggest that you drop your head to the floor, and as you do so, you pull your tummy button in up towards your spine and come out of your shoulder and round your back off as much as possible. And then we're going to do the reverse, where you lift your head up and push your backside up and arch your back as much as possible. And we're just going to go from these two positions 10 times. So make sure that you're breathing throughout. So nice deep diaphragmatic breaths that help to relax your whole body. If you have a bad neck, then maybe you don't want to extend it upwards, so don't look up, but just take it to a place where you're comfortable. Most people are comfortable dropping their head forward, so that shouldn't be a problem. Some people might find it difficult here, if so, keep your neck straight with the ground and still arch your back as much as possible. So, pulling your tummy button in, pulling yourself out of your shoulders, pushing your back up to the ceiling, and then the opposite way around, pushing your backside up, arching your back as much as possible, and looking up. I don't know whether this is the last one or not, but I think so. Tuck your head in, pull your bottom in at the same time, relax down, and look back up again. So all of these are just relaxing your spine off and giving some small stretches. So the next one is child's pose, or you would know it in yoga as child's pose, except we're going to move again. So your knees under hips as we did before, hands under your shoulders, but this time you're going to drop back into it. And keep your arms facing forwards and in the same position and drop down. If you've got bad knees, you can always put a pillow or something under your bottom here so that it takes the pressure off of your knees. But if you can, push down as far as you can and push your head down to the ground. And you're going to walk or slide the hands along the floor to the right until you feel a stretch all the way up the outer side of your body. And take a nice deep breath there and walk yourself back to the other side. So nice deep breath in this position. So try and keep your body really nice and low. Don't come up out of it, because it's that gives your back the stretch. So you're stretching your lats, which are the muscles up the side of your body under your arm, but also your lower back as well gets a nice stretch at the same time. So all of this is not done with speed. It's more done with a definite movement, but with control and including breathing. So we're moving from side to side as far as you can. And a lot of people will find that they can move to one side really easily and can't move half as far the other. So the aim is to get yourself balanced so that you can move exactly the same on both sides. So don't beat yourself up about it, but your aim is to get your shortened side to move better. So the next one is called a scorpion. So you're going to lie face down. One arm is under your chest, under your shoulder. The other is straight out to the side. And you want your hand to be level with your shoulder. So you're lying face down, one hand out to the side and the other under your shoulder. I'll show you on both sides. So you're going to use the arm that's under your shoulder as if it was a press up, and you're going to push yourself over and drop your leg behind you. And you're going to move back to the other side. So hand under your shoulder, other arm straight, and take your leg over. If you can't touch the floor behind you, it doesn't matter. So just aim for where you can possibly reach. This stretches the front of your shoulder and gives a nice extension and rotation to your back. So the only thing to keep in mind is that the hand should stay level with your shoulder. What people tend to do is to actually drop the arm, which I'll show you when I go to the other side. So they drop this hand down here and you lose the stretch. So touching your foot behind. And again, out to the side. Sorry, the video went wrong there. I might have to edit it. And on one side to the other. And then the last stretch we're going to do is sitting anyhow you like, so you can have long legs if you like, cross-legged, doesn't matter. And all you're going to do is put both hands behind your head, drop your elbow as near as you can to the floor, this one, and the one in the air is going up to the ceiling as high as you can. And we're just going from side to side. So imagine your body is between two panes of glass. So you don't want to be touching the glass forwards or backwards. So your movement is completely sideways. And you're just dropping from side to side. And we're going to do 10 of these. So if you breathe out as you move sideways, it will just help you to drop into the stretch a bit better. Muscles like breathing, it makes them relax better. Over to the other side, and last one to the side. So, just a little quick 10-15 minute mobility movements just to get your back more mobile. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Stay safe. Bye.